What's going on YouTube? So today's video we have the Xbox wireless stereo headset and we've been using it for 2 years straight. We're going to be giving you my overall thoughts and opinions as well as if you should buy this or not in 2023. You've seen in the thumbnail, there are some downsides, there are some upsides. What makes this a great headset at the $100 price point? What makes it a bad headset, and what can Xbox or Microsoft improve on for the next generation that they will be using? It's going to be almost 3 years. I got this in March of 2021, I believe. I've been using it pretty much every single day or whenever I usually game intensively with this headset. Sometimes I do use glasses because I do wear glasses from sometimes day-to-day usage. I don't always wear them, but you know, that's what that is. This headset has intensively lasted through those gameplays, through those sessions, through those rage quits, everything, and this is what it's looking like 2 years later. Kind of crazy. I'm not even too sure how this even fell out. I don't even know what it's held on by, but I know for a fact that they need to improve on just this alone. I genuinely don't know what it's held on by. Hopes and prayers, possibly. I don't know. Technically, if I were to put this on, I could still adjust the audio. This is just the party chat audio. Thankfully, it wasn't the main volume audio, because if this one fell off, then it would be practically useless. But it is still usable, which is really good on that part. I have switched out the pleather ear pads for some cooling gel ear pads. They're dirty right now, I'm sorry. I used them, oh well. I have been using these cooling pads for about a year straight now. They're really great. They feel good when you're having them on for long session periods, as well as whenever you're using glasses. You can't feel the imprints pushing in your head as opposed to the pleather. They do have other ear pads available. I don't remember what brand this was that I got this one from, but you know, it still keeps that black sleek look. It doesn't have the letters in the inside, the left and right, which I think looks way better. It's more stealthy. Another thing I really recommend for them to improve is the headband. Yeah, sure, there is headband room in there, but I wish it was able to be easily swappable, replaceable, similar to the ear pads. That way you can add in your own better versions, or if it ever wears out in the future, they can easily replace it. This one isn't as easily replaceable. You do have to remove 4 screws, and then you have to remove a bunch of pieces, and I believe it's just a very long struggle to do. That's another pointer that I recommend for them to actually improve on in terms of the build quality. Since the upper is getting a little worn down whenever you are wearing it for a while, you do have that huge imprint in your head. You know the dents that makes you look like you have a huge dent in your head. That's basically what it's gonna look like if you use them for long sessions. And I always have those headphone dents, if you know what I'm talking about. A way to improve on that is just improving the headband in general. That's probably the only downside on the build quality in terms of the headphones. They don't swivel or anything. They're just basic headphones. The ear cuffs themselves do have some movability, like you can move them like slightly just so they fit comfortably on your head, which is nice, but they don't swivel. Some people like that, some people don't. Personally, I don't mind if it is or isn't. They are very flexible, so you can easily like turn them like crazy. So they're really good for big head wearers. You don't have to worry about that. They're adjustable. I had them all the way up. What the heck? I have a big head. I didn't even realize I had them all the way up, but yeah, that's what that is. The microphone, it is usable for sure. I like that it's not a switch up. That way people don't hear you when you're muting. You can easily silently mute yourself from the bottom, which I really do appreciate. You can also see when you're muted or when you're unmuted from the LED light that's on an indicator on the front. I do wish that was a battery status as well. So if you're running low, since this doesn't technically have a running low battery notification, they need to implement that. That way you know it's about to die. I think they do have it, but I don't really pay attention to it. They should turn this LED indicator to make it red or flashing, something like that, just so you know it's about to die, so you can plug it in. You can plug this in while it's charging and use it at the same time. I do that all the time. It would mean a lot to me if you guys dropped a like on the video. Videos like this take a lot of time, money, and effort in order to make, and I'd really appreciate if you guys dropped a like to help boost the algorithm. You don't even have to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, I'm all for it. It's right there. It'd really make my day, and even if you guys want to comment, that also makes my day as well. Let's jump back into the video. Which brings me to another point, that the battery life kind of sucks on this headphone. It lasts about, I'd say 10 to 15 hours, maybe even less than that. It really genuinely feels like it lasts probably 1 to 2 playing sessions, which is not that good. It's not that good. In today's standards, it should be lasting 20 to 30 hours on average, roughly, for good headphones. Now it is only $100, don't get me wrong, that's really good for the price point. If they can improve on the battery, and a couple ways you can actually improve on the battery is, number one, obviously you do have those functionalities to be able to decrease the brightness on this and change all the settings. It will vary on your settings, so if you have EQ settings set up bass boost all the way up, it's gonna drain the battery a little bit more. So you can technically fine tune it to make it the best possible and get the most life, or the best sounding and get a little bit less battery, which is what I usually do. One of the benefits to making the battery better is upgrading the Bluetooth chip. They are using an older Bluetooth 4.2 generation chip, which is very old. That's probably like 2008, 2000, somewhere around the early stages. Of really crazy that they're using Bluetooth 4.2. We're on Bluetooth like 5.3, 5.4 right now. So they're a full generation behind when it comes to the codec when you're using that. If you were to upgrade it to Bluetooth 5.2 at least, you'd see an increase about 4 to 6 hours, obviously with optimization, but that's what that would actually do. And that would make it huge when it comes to battery life and performance. Connection on it is actually really good for being Bluetooth 4.2. I'm very surprised. I could go about maybe 50 to 80 feet before it disconnects, which is really good. Like, I'm actually mind blown when it comes to that. Most headphones and most speakers don't even do that when you're actually running around the house or whatever. So when you're doing those bathroom trips or something like that, you happen to take your headphones with you, or if you go down to the kitchen and happen to get some chips or grab something like a drink or something real quick, listen to music, hear your friends, talk to your friends, do whatever you need to do. You can still hear them while you're walking around the house for a very, very long range distance. I'm very surprised on that. I don't have to ever worry about me disconnecting. It will kind of like cut out in and out sometimes, but it won't fully disconnect when you're super far. So that's a really cool pointer when it comes to range. It's surprising for Bluetooth 4.2. This also does have capability of connecting to your smartphone at the same time as your Xbox, which is insanely important to me when it comes to headphones, because you can talk to someone on your phone whenever you get a phone call. Just go mute on the game or whatever. You can talk to them on the phone without having to, you know, take off your one ear cup, try to listen to them or do whatever. It's too much. For this, you just get an incoming call. It can auto reduce the game sounds and party chat, and then you can easily hear the person that you're on phone call with way more, and you can talk to them only with these headphones. You don't ever have to touch anything. It's seamless, which is I really love about this. This is like fully optimized. They did a lot of programming and a lot of work within this headphones. There's only one other headphones that I know that actually have the same feature, or most of the features, is the Razer Kyra Pro. The Razer Kyra Pro is about the same price, between $100 and $130. The build quality on the Razer Kyra Pro is actually way better than these ones. They do have way better ear cuffs, in my opinion, from stock. Like, you don't have to change them out. They do have way better padding on the top as well. So that's, you know, the build quality on the Razer Kyra Pro, that's a separate video, but that's a headset I would probably switch to. I don't know, it's hit or miss, but these headphones I won't get rid of. I'm still gonna keep rocking them. I'm gonna find a way to be able to like put this on here somehow, some way. You know, these headphones have been doing a really great job when it comes to everything, when it comes to my gaming needs or music needs, anything like that. You can easily put a bunch of bass if you love bass. You can decrease the bass if you like watching movies or YouTube videos or doing anything like that. You can easily watch videos, listen to music, do anything you want on these headphones. You don't even have to use them for your console. You could just use it as regular Bluetooth headphones, which I also do. I use it on my MacBook whenever I'm editing, so whenever I'm gaming and editing at the same time, I can listen to my editing timeline volume or whatever I have on my MacBook, as well as my game volume or party chat, whatever. I usually do that whenever I'm chilling and I could just edit and then chill game, you know? That's how I do it whenever I work sometimes. These headphones are just a must. I love those features that you can connect to both of them at the same time, listen to both of them at the same time, and they're only $100. That's crazy. Features like this would easily be $200 to $300 on other headphones. It's crazy that they're able to do it for $100, and I hope they keep that at a similar price when it comes to their next generation headphones, which we should be seeing next year. I know for a fact they're going to be having some new controllers and new consoles announced and I believe released next year in 2024 as well as 2025. GTA 6 is supposed to be coming out in 2025 as well, so hopefully we'll get an announcement on that next year. Finally, if you guys have the same issue, if you had this headset for a while and it fell off and you're watching this video, I will come out with a fix for this once I can figure it out, because honestly I don't even know what it's held on by. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, of course, subscribe. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. Everyone have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. We out.